say it's 6:31. Alrighty. Welcome everybody to the Planning and Zoning meeting, December 10, 2025. We will call the meeting to order and start off with a pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Board Member Whitten,
Present.
Board Member Wadsworth,
Present.
Board Member Broker,
Here.
and Board Member Wise is absent, and Chairwoman Arellano.
Here. Alrighty, so no discussion items tonight. So we'll pass right over that and we will go straight to public hearings. We have resolution number 2025-198.
A resolution of the Town Council of the Town of Montverde, Florida, granting a variance from Section 10-81 in Chapter 10 of the Montverde Land Development Code from the side yard setback for replacement of an existing retaining wall for the real property located at 16319 Magnolia Bluff Drive, Montverde, Florida, owned by James P. Monahan and Danny C. Ordonez, providing for conditions and providing for an effective date.
So this one was pretty cut forward, but you want to explain
Sure.
just in case?
Yes. For the record, my name is Lisa Busto, and I'm with Parks Consulting Services. The applicant, Mr. Monahan, rebuilt a retaining wall in the same location as the previous wall that was there, but failed during Hurricane Milton in October 2024. The reconstruction was necessary to protect the structural integrity of the home and maintain existing lot grading. Because the rebuilt wall does not meet the current required 5-foot setback, an after-the-fact variance is required. Staff recommends approval of this variance, finding that all criteria under the LDC are met. Special site conditions, primarily the topography and need for slope stabilization, make the reduced setback essential. The need did not result from the owner's actions, and the request represents the minimum variance needed to allow reasonable use of the property. The retaining wall is not injurious to surrounding residential properties and is consistent with the intent of the Land Development Code and the Comprehensive Plan. The Planning and Zoning Board may recommend approval, denial with reasons, or continuation pending additional information. And we have some slides to show you.
Okay.
So this is an overview of the lot. It's in Magnolia Terrace. And then if we zoom in a little bit, you'll see on the left side where the red line is, which is 1 foot from the property line, is where he replaced the wall. And here are a couple of pictures. And that's what we have for you.
And just to reiterate, essentially this is understanding that a storm had just occurred and the wall needed to be replaced. It's basically the same wall that was there before. It's it's not any larger. There's not anything that's really different than what was there before. So this is kind of essentially ministerial, but want to do things by the book, and that's why the variance application's in front of you.
I'm just curious, how did it get damaged from the hurricane? Do we know?
There is a downspout. I think you can see it in that picture.
Yep.
The wall was made of brick, so something quite not as strong as this one. And all the water basically washed it out.
That's what we were thinking. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask as well, is because it was noted the previous wall was built out of a less durable material.
Right.
Like, okay, what's less durable than, was it cinder block or was it railroad ties or whatever that have rotted or?
It looked like bricks. I pulled it up on Google Earth to see if I could see what it looked like previously, and it looked like stacks of bricks.
Okay.
So the new existing is going to be a poured wall?
That is it.
That's it right
This is after the fact. He took care of it because he felt it was an emergency. So he took care of it quickly.
And there's no issues with the material he's used to replace, right? So that's not an issue at all.
If it was wood, it would be, but it's
Okay.
not, yeah.
Okay.
So we really don't know if rebar or anything else was installed in this.
I don't think it's required on that short of a wall.
Okay.
Yeah, that's, it's block, it's solid block. I mean, those are, and the name is escaping me, but they're designed for retaining walls.
Yeah, they're like of the castle material,
Right.
interlocking
Interlocking,
Yeah.
yeah.
behind them, and the ground pressure is actually what locks them together from behind.
And there's a fabric that goes underneath and, yeah, anchors it. Yep. Yeah, the filter fabric, exactly. And I think it might be in your is it in the
It
packet?
is in your packet.
Yeah, so so you can maybe you can get your question answered there if you have any engineering.
So this is an after the fact as-built, effectively, showing the design?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay. So it does have a weep or toe drain?
Yes. And maybe the other one didn't, and that could have contributed to it. A lot of times with the block walls, they don't put the weep holes in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming the original wall was built during the original construction of Bag Terrace. Did our code not require the same setbacks at that time, and we've since changed the code?
That's correct. That has since changed, and that was built, from the best we can tell, was built with the original home. I mean, when the construction was originated, yes, with the neighborhood.
Yeah, in order to support the grading and the terracing.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
Anybody have any comments?
I don't.
That's a good call.
No? Any public comments? Okay.
I was going to ask you, I was looking at it, it shows you live in Orange
Yep.
County?
If you could step up and state your name and address, please. Oh,
Turn on the mic.
Monahan, 16319 Magnolia Bluff Drive. I don't live in Orange
No,
County.
I was looking at the one.
So the original wall was just stack block, landscape blocks, essentially. Very inadequate and not like the wall that you see here today that does have the weep hole or the rock behind and the perforated pipe for the water to drain out, so there's no pressure against the back wall. It's much better construction than what was there before.
okay. Any other comments? No, thank you.
Okay, sure, thank you.
All right. No one has any comments, just need a motion.
I'd like to make a motion that Resolution 2025-198 be approved.
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. No nays. Next item on the agenda is resolution number 2025-199.
A resolution of the Town Council of the Town of Montverde, Florida, granting minor site plan approval to Montverde Academy for construction of parking improvements on Academy Lane, providing for conditions and providing for an effective date.
I have a summary for this one as well, if you'd like.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay. The applicant, Montverde Academy, is requesting approval of a minor site plan to construct 20 new parking spaces along Academy Lane, also known as Park Lane. The site is located within the school campus and is designated public facilities under zoning and institutional under the future land use. The new parking area constitutes a change in site use that requires improvements, thereby triggering minor site plan review under LDC Section 627. Staff determined that the applicant has submitted all their required plan materials, including civil engineering drawings, a landscape plan, grading and drainage plans, and construction details. The proposed parking area meets applicable construction specifications and includes required landscaping and internal parking lot landscape breaks per the LDC, which mandates canopy trees and landscape islands to avoid expansive rows of pavement. The project adds approximately 4,668 square feet of net impervious area and provides 20 total parking spaces within the designated area. Adjacent land uses are all part of the Montverde Academy campus. The staff recommends approval of Resolution 2025-199. During the hearing, the Planning and Zoning Board may recommend approval, recommend denial, or continue the item pending additional information. And let's see, we can look at, this is a view of the existing conditions. So this is 7th Street running north and south on the right side of the screen, and Academy Lane running east and west. And when we this is an overview of the project. And the building that's right across is the Nest, just to give you an idea of where that is exactly. This is a zoomed in view of the 20 parking spaces. It shows 2 island breaks. Every 8th space has an island break. That has landscaping. There's live oaks planned for the breaks and Indian hawthorn shrubs planned for the shrubs. This is kind of hard to see. I think you have it in your packets as well, but this is the grading and drainage plan. That's what we have.
Perfect.
So that, first of all, the drawings, I don't know about anybody else, was, my eyes aren't that good. They're like
And
microscopic.
they're
I felt
light.
like getting on a mic.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't read. So thank you, because one of my questions was, where's the sidewalk gonna go? I couldn't see it.
Yep, there's
Even
a
with glasses, I
7-foot
couldn't see
sidewalk.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was. And then I know the baseball field is really high up, and you're not gonna have to dig in at all, like the slope at all, into that hill at all, or is it? I'm trying to picture, like, here it doesn't look like it, but I saw the other one with the gradient, and it kind of looked like you might have to a little bit.
Sure. Brad Long with Montverde Academy. Answer your question. There is a slope there, but we are required to put in a 4-to-1 slope max. So we are going to do slight grading, but pretty much
Slight grading.
closer to 7th Street, it's a
Yeah.
different slope. It won't be as much. When we
Yeah.
get closer more to the west, it'll come out to be a little bit different.
Okay. Okay. And so you don't have to do anything like retaining walls or anything at all
No.
like that? Okay.
So do you have a time frame once you get started, as far as how long it's going to take to complete?
So yeah, we have to go through, obviously, from you guys, if you
Right.
approve to go to the council, which will probably be the middle of January. From there, we have a contractor ready to go. This system, as you will see, this is not an asphalt area. This is a true grid system, so it's impervious, so basically it will drain the entire time in that system. So that's a quicker install for us than waiting for asphalt to dry and cure for what we need to. So I would assume probably 30 to 45 days.
The timeframe will actually give them time to address, if this moves forward, of course, one question, and that is about the true grid system, and just making sure that the maintenance, and you're aware of this, I know, that the maintenance is going to be on the academy, not on the town, because it's in the right of way. So we'll make sure that's airtight with the attorney on that agreement, and the long-term maintenance agreement is airtight with the attorney on that.
That's
So,
correct.
Yeah. We just want to make sure that you'll take
We're
care
on the
of
same
it.
page,
You're going to
yes.
take care of it, yeah.
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 That was going to be my one question in reviewing the documents, and I think I can see it clearly here. The striped broken line just inside the sidewalk. Everything, I guess technically north of that is town right-of-way, correct? Is that the dotted broken line is showing the delineation between town right-of-way alongside the current pavement and then the grass?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Do we have a historical precedence of allowing parking for a business or institution in town right-of-way?
Right across the street.
Okay.
Yes, that is a similar situation, right? Nah, I'm not sure. Most of it or all of it is in the right of way, actually.
On Porter Avenue,
Yeah.
almost about the same setup, but that's an angle parking versus the straight in.
That's true. This is angled, but yeah, very similar. All of it, if not most of it, is within town right of way. Yeah.
But these ones here were mutually beneficial to the town hall building and usage
Absolutely.
of the facilities here. That over there would be very specific.
Yeah, they're going to benefit from it a lot,
Okay.
although it will be open to anybody to park, right? For that lives in the town for whatever.
There's no
event.
restriction signage.
Yeah, yeah.
That answers the question better.
Right.
No
Yeah, it's not restricted to faculty or closed parking. Yeah, it'll be open.
It says AKA Park Lane.
Because it used to be Park Lane. And to be honest, when I got here, it was Park Lane. I think there was an old sign there when I first got here when it was wavy.
Okay.
And then probably back in 2011, I'm assuming, is when the academy kind of worked with the town and the academy paid
I
for the right of
remember.
way to complete
Yeah.
it to be what it is currently with asphalt, sidewalks, drainage.
Don't we have a Park Lane?
There's
Thank
another
you.
Parks Lane
The right where I
park.
see you every day.
that's why you're
Right by
confused too,
Gather
right?
on 7th.
Yeah.
So, okay, I was
Did not know
very
that.
confused when you guys were talking about that, so, okay, awesome. I am just curious on what would the maintenance be, even if they're maintaining it? I'm just curious what it is.
Most of the maintenance would be gravel may come out of the true grit area because it is a, we'll call it pea gravel type of rock in that area that might come out into the main road. So brushing it back in there, keeping and making sure it's consistent with the true grit so the true grit doesn't break.
Okay,
So constantly making sure the rock's in there that needs to be in there.
Yeah, they'll
Okay.
hire somebody that does inspections,
okay,
regular basis to inspect the system and
okay. Okay.
So if that gravel ends up in the road, who's gonna respond? All right,
On the academy. Yep.
right.
Correct.
In the future, do you see any additional parking needs for,
Parking needs, we're always looking, we had a council town meeting maybe about 6 to 8 months ago where we talked about parking and the growth that we're looking at and for parking. So those are going to coming down the road. So this is one of those 3 or 4 projects we're looking at for the campus for our parking. Sometimes it could be for event parking, which could be grass lots. It could be additional lots like this, which is more of a long-term structure.
Why the true grid system and not asphalt?
Basically drain water, storm water. So to give you a little history, interesting. So as Anita probably remember, the academy helped assist the town with Academy Lane and they get the storm water removal. That storm water right now is on the academy property, which is behind this structure, the nest, and part of that land, so the area. It's maximized. So if I was to go in there now and actually put this in, I would have to make the pond bigger. And for me, right now, we don't know what's going to potentially happen in stormwater in this town. So we weren't willing to put the extra money into it right now to put this system in. Down the road, if anything it does ever happen, we'll probably come back and say we would like to look at this asphalt. Here's the request, and then how can this pond be incorporated into that? That's kind of how I came into.
Yeah, I was just thinking about if it was asphalt, then you wouldn't have the gravel, which will end up on Academy Lane. It will end up on 7th Street. Kind of becomes a safety concern on the roads for motorcycles and other things. So I was wondering why we weren't just going straight asphalt, but with the pending changes on 7th Street and stormwater and all of that, I can understand that.
Long term, for me, I don't want it.
You prefer asphalt.
Yes, but I'm not going to put
But
all
you
the
need the
investment into it
parking
right now,
now.
not
Yeah.
knowing what's going to happen in the
Got it.
future.
any idea what the additional cost would be versus the gravel versus asphalt?
I do.
You don't know what the cost would be, the difference between,
I do. Do you want to know what it is? Because I'm the one
I mean,
paying it.
Sounds like he does, yeah.
a guesstimate?
If I don't have the storm changes, it's probably like an $8,500 difference.
Okay, good enough.
And to be honest with you, asphalt's cheaper. But to do the storm, it's going to cost me more.
The pond.
The pond
Yeah.
reconstruction will cost me more with dozers.
It's for the applicant.
No.
Okay, we'll open it up for the public. Thank you, Brad. All right, nothing for the public? Okay, any discussion for you all? It's pretty cut forward also. You're on. You're on. I think you died. They'll get you one.
Test, there we go. I'll propose that we approve Resolution 2025-199 as written.
I second it.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Two. Alrighty. That being said, I just needed a motion to adjourn.
Go ahead. Final motion to adjourn.
I second it.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, we are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.